For it was in this time that the sons of Durin delved the depths of Khazad-dûm, greedily in search of precious mithril ore. Two dwarf miners are admiring a particular large vein of shiny ore in a chasm deep beneath the mountains. The dwarves work tirelessly to find the mother lode.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
We're dwarves.
We're dwarves.
Clink, clink, clink.
Dwarven, dwarf,
Oh,
dwarf.
yeah.
Clink, clink, clink.
Just a dwarven away.
Clink, clink, clink. We're dwarves.
Oh, geez. This sure is about the prettiest gosh darn thing you ever saw, hey? Friggin' gorgeous. You know what I mean?
You know, when the light hits that there ore just right, hey, it kind of looks like the corn in my grandma's famous tuna hot dish.
Oh, yeah. I really like your grandma's tuna. And I really like the hot dish, too, hey?
Oh, yeah. What a bird.
Oh, he really got him.
He got him. Oh, his grandma's
one.
tuna.
This ore here is almost like it's got the light of Silmarils in it. You know what I mean? Just then, horns were sounded and the coming of King Durin was upon them.
Hey, I was half asleep over there watching the Vikes, and I heard what you said, hey. That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard, yeah. I had to come over here and tell you that, hey. So friggin' stupid. And by the way, I love that guy's grandma's tuna too, you know what I mean?
Oh, got him, boss. Good
Nice one.
Oh, yeah, that was a
Got
good
him
one.
again. Yeah, that's why I like that Durin. He don't talk like a politician, hey, you know what I mean?
Just then, there was a great rumble and the sound of a cave-in. When the dust cleared, the dwarves were unharmed, but a new chasm was opened before them. Great veins of mithril followed a path into the chasm and up to a great red door.
Oh, yeah, it's nice to see you guys being so careful down here, you know what I mean? Just great. Oh, good grief. Keep this up and we'll have another 35W bridge collapse on our hands, hey? And we don't want that, do we now?
King Durin, do you hear that, hey? The dwarves went silent as a faint noise could be heard coming from the other side of the red door. It was a song. A deep voice could be heard singing along to it.
I only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
The dwarves looked at each other in amazement. A single tear welled up in Durin's right eye. He softly began to sing,
Purple rain, yeah!
Then all the dwarves began.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Woo. The song stops, and there is silence in the mountain. It feels as though something significant has happened.
Hark, hey, who dwells in my mountain, yeah? Your music tastes speak to my Minnesotan heart, you know what I mean?
The music stopped, and there was silence. The door slowly began to open. The soft glow of orange filled the area, and then there stood a Balrog.
Oh, jeez, it's a freaking Balrog. Hey,
shit, look at that.
everybody run for your lives.
Oh, God, I want his
Oh,
beard.
jeez, Balrog.
Oh, it's a Balrog.
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, jeez. It's a bunch of dwarves. Hey, guys. Now, listen for a second here now, please.
The room went silent. The dwarves stopped and listened to the Balrog.
Oh, hey, I don't want no trouble. I just been living here since the war, you know. Yo, yeah, I seen my fair share of killing, hey. And, I still see their faces, you know.
King Durin responds. His eyes look far away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Dwarves, elves, men, and orcs. All of 'em dead, hey. I don't want no more of it, you know what I mean. I just want to live down here in peace. You can take all the mithril. I don't care, hey. Can we just be neighbors, you think?
King Durin was silent in thought, but at last he spoke.
You know what? Yeah, hey. We don't want no killing either, you know. Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll be good neighbors if you will too, eh?
That sounds pretty good to me, hey.
Yeah! Neighbors! 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 Oh, yeah! It was some days later. The Balrog was at home alone, making dinner. He chopped vegetables with a knife of flame, cooking the carrots as they were chopped. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. The Balrog moved to open the door. There stood a dwarf in a suit and tie, with a tiny pointed beard and greased back hair.
Hello, sir. I don't know if you realize this, but the dwarf hedge fund that used to own this property has sold all of its assets and debts to a property management firm.
Oh, what?
Long story short, you have not been paying rent on this property. Isn't that correct?
Rent?
Yes, sir. In fact, we have the right to collect back rent from you dating back to the end of the First Age, in fact.
I came here as a refugee. I'm not hurting anyone.
Sir, the forms you would need to fill out to claim refugee status are now thousands of years overdue. In our eyes and the eyes of our gods, you are a squatter. And also,
The dwarf handed over an envelope and spoke quickly.
we'll see you in court. You've been served.
Oh, no. This is just awful, hey? Friggin' bureaucrat. Just awful.
It was now a few days later, when the Balrog was about to sit down and play his flaming violin, when there was a knock on the door. The Balrog looked confused.
Who could it be at this hour, you think?
The Balrog moved to open the front door. When he did, there was a large paper bag, only it was on fire.
Oh, no. What's this here now, hey? This is no good, hey? This could really get out of control here.
The Balrog then stomped on the flaming bag, using both feet. When the flames were out, a stench arose from the bag. The Balrog looked at the bottoms of his feet in disgust.
Oh, jeez. It's poop.
Just then, the Balrog heard uproarious laughter.
He stepped in the poop.
Oh, he stepped in it.
Poop.
The Balrog turned, but could see no one around.
Oh, yeah. Real friggin' funny, you guys. Real mature, hey?
A few days later, the Balrog was just lying down to sleep. He heard a rumble of bass. The music got louder, and he realized that it was dubstep.
Oh, jeez. These friggin' dwarves never give me a moment's peace. Well, I'm gonna go over there and give Durin a piece of my mind, hey?
The Balrog walked up to the gates of Khazad-dûm and knocked loudly. The loud dubstep music was even louder. Finally, someone came to the door. It was Durin himself. He was clearly drunk and looked up at the Balrog confused.
Oh, hey there, buddy. What are you doing, hey?
Hey there, Durin. I was just wondering if you could maybe, turn the music down, you think? I was, trying to sleep, hey?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I am so wasted. We got some friends from Rivendell here, and they love to frickin' party. Woo!
Woo! Shots! Woo!
Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah, sorry, man. Oh, I gotta go. I'll buy some candy from you next time, I promise. See you later, hey.
And with that, Durin slammed the door in the Balrog's face. The music got louder.
Woo!
Shots! It was a few hours later. The Balrog was sitting in his rocking chair, waiting for the loud dubstep to stop. He rocked back and forth, anxiously. Meanwhile, back at the party, Durin was super wasted.
Oh, hey. Ooh, I gotta take a piss.
Durin staggered around the cave, looking for something.
Oh, well, this looks like a perfectly good old hole to piss in.
Durin began to urinate in the random crevasse.
Ooh, oh, jeez, that stinks, eh? Must have been all that coffee and asparagus, I bet. Whew, I wonder where this thing goes anyway.
Meanwhile, the Balrog sat in his living room, still sleepless, waiting for the noise to stop. He began to feel a liquid sensation on the top of his head. It came in a steady drip. He stood up, and the liquid began to drip on the rug.
What the frig is this here now, hey, dripping on my head? What's all this water coming in here?
The Balrog took a whiff and came to a horrific realization.
Oh, geez, Lou, that's piss. I'm sure of it, hey?
Meanwhile, back at the party. Oh, hey, where's Durin, hey?
Oh, he's over there peeing in that crevasse.
Whoa, that gives me an idea. Let's all pee in the crevasse.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's
Hey.
go.
Yeah,
I gotta
time
pee.
to pee. Yeah,
Ooh,
I gotta take a piss.
Oh, I gotta go.
The dwarves all gathered around the crevasse and began to pee. Woo! Piss! Down in the Balrog's house, the steady stream became a torrent, and the pee splashed all over the living room, totally soaking the rug.
Oh, no. God friggin' dang it anyway. Friggin' dwarves. All over the friggin' rug, it's ruined. And it really tied the room together. You know what I mean?
Just then, something inside the Balrog snapped. He went to the closet and pulled out his fiery sword and whip.
These dwarves are really gonna regret the day they became my neighbors, hey?
Then the Balrog walked out the door and killed all of the dwarves, including Durin. And for a time, the Balrog had peace and quiet.
Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. All alone. Finally, hey?